Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Kimbo here, and it is time for the monthly update, man. Decided to put this out and switch it up, putting this out as the last video of the day. But yeah, so it is February. Really wild, making it through the first month of the year. 2025 already off to a really wild start, you know, even with things like Beyblade wise. But yeah, so Royal Rumbles tonight. Yeah. I thought about so first things first, getting into it, I want to revive things on my second channel, that being of course gaming and stuff there. But one thing I also want to do is have talk other interests that I do, of course gaming, art, other things that I'm into as well. But especially wrestling, because I'm a big wrestling fan. I'd love to do, I guess, discussion videos on wrestling or thoughts on what'll happen, you know, build-ups to WrestleMania, etc. How I think stars are being utilized, stars that I think would be you know, future stars, anybody who hasn't been recognized yet, or, you know, giving thoughts or predictions on stuff, really getting into some wrestling stuff, because, you know, being a wrestling encyclopedia myself, well, especially WWE stuff, not too much other companies, knowing a bit, but, you know, especially with WWE, I'm an encyclopedia. But yeah, still in general, being a big time wrestling fan, I would love to make videos discussing that and everything, and some other interests as well. So check out my second channel. It is Kimbo Gaming. That's what it's called now. I'll probably leave it as Kimbo Gaming, even if I put other stuff on there, because it's gaming, but also gonna be a melting pot, how this channel is a melting pot. Beyblade, Bakugan stuff here, gaming, wrestling, other interests and stuff that I have as well there. But yeah, you know, so go and sub to that channel, Kimbo Gaming. Also, I've been putting out a lot of content on TikTok. There was the ban, but then it came back, and, you know, I've been putting a lot of content on my TikTok, and thank you so much to everybody who's been going and supporting and following. We got over 300 followers. It's insane. The followers double probably in the span of a month, not even. So you guys are the absolute ghosts. Thank you so much for all the love and support, and how many people on there have been yo, I know you, and then they just follow me and stuff. It's crazy. You guys are the best. Thank you so much. Or if you're coming from TikTok and watching my videos on here, welcome. Been making content on here for the better part of 13 years, you know. So yeah, in April it'll be 13 years doing this. But big time hype. Yeah, with that being said, I think that's everything. I've also got my Instagram. I show up my artwork and stuff there. You know, I'll never do a bunch of different things. But yeah, I also make merch, so if you're interested, feel free to check out the merch. I also have a couple sponsorships, one being with Mall of Toys. So if you order through Mall of Toys, I have a promo code myself. It's Kimbo, K1MBO. Gives you a nice little discount, and also goes to support things with the channel. If you want to support the channel in any other way, there's also, of course, you know, a membership. You can join the membership, gives you exclusive perks and such. You know, every single video that I make, I put out immediately. You know, I schedule them because I upload so much. But if you're a member of the channel, you'll be able to access those videos immediately as soon as I film them and schedule them. So when I put out a ton, you might see videos for 5 days out if you become a member, you know. So yeah, it's one thing to keep in mind as well. I also have merch on here if you're interested in getting any merch. Like I said, the Mall of Toys code. There's also MFB gear that I also have a promo code for them. It's Kimbo_YT. There's a link to it in the description if you're interested in getting any clothing or anything. Just different ways to support the channel. But regardless, I appreciate your guys' support no matter what. But with that being said, getting into the monthly update for things. So, of course, Bakugan-wise, Bakugan's basically canceled around hiatus. So, with that being said, I will be focusing on Gen 2 content and stuff going forward. Of course, Gen 3, I will too. I'll focus on Bakugan content, but right now, as it stands, it's on hiatus. So, you know, I'll probably watch the Gen 3 show at some point. I'm going to keep doing deck profiles. It's been a while since I've done them, but it takes so damn long to make a deck profile. I got to break out my Bakugan and cards and everything and sort through them to start building decks again. But there's 111 that I made for Gen 2. You can go and check them out. But yeah, with that being said, Bakugan content. You know, might not be as much because Bakugan is on hiatus, but I have not stopped making Bakugan content. I just got to make it more because it's been a long time since I put some on here, and I apologize for that. But yeah, I still love Bakugan. You already know, I got tattoos for life. I love Bakugan, even if they didn't do things the right way with it. One thing I'm really interested in, they're 3D printed Bakugan, you know, Leonidas and Gladiator and such, and I would love to get my hands on them. So if anybody does make those Bakugan and such, feel free to reach out to me because I would absolutely love to get 3D models for them because I was like dreamed of having like a Leonidas because I loved the video game when I was younger. You know, Leonidas, Vladitor, Silent Naga, Ultimate Drago, a bunch of the ones that weren't made. You know, but yeah, kind of like how it was for the unmade Beyblades. Love to do the unmade Bakugan because of the power of 3D printing. So, you know, if interested or able to do it, definitely reach out to me for sure, man. Love to make them a reality myself. But yeah, so with that being said, that's everything Bakugan wise. Beyblade wise, under Hasbro, Wave 4 being the big time talk, which thus far, Cobalt Dragoon is going to be a thing. And that's the name of it, Cobalt Dragoon with the string launcher. So they're doing like the Sword Phoenix type of set, but this time Cobalt Dragoon, and it's freaking awesome. So excited to see that left rotation Cobalt Dragoon. It's probably going to be released March, like March, April, I'm guessing, is when we're going to see Wave 4 starting to drop, but that's a part of Wave 4. Also, another thing, mobile base stadium for Beyblade X, which it looks really, really dope. There's a way of getting it actually on Amazon right now. So if you're interested in the mobile base stadium, it's basically one that could fold up into a suitcase, but then you can take it around, make it easy to like do battles and stuff and to transport, you know, like a mobile stadium. I got the Metal Fight Beyblade mobile stadiums. So, yeah, and they're really, really freaking awesome. I don't know if Burst made a mobile stadium. I can't remember. But, yeah, getting one for Beyblade X, which is really, really sick. And excited to see what else they're going to put out with Wave 4. I'm guessing we're going to probably be seeing bays like, Black Shell, or whatever they decided to call it, like, Shell Dark or something, like Dark Shell or Shell, I don't know, Obsidian, I don't know, Black Shell. Yeah, but anyways, that also like Vice Tiger, some of the bays that we're seeing at the end of X. It'll be cool if they did a recolor for Dran Sword for the Cobalt version, like the recolor, but it's probably gonna be a TT exclusive. But I'm guessing Shadow Shinobi will get also Hammer Incendio because like Hell's Hammer, But yeah, for the most part, we got a lot of the bays for season 1 out. Like we got Dragoon that we still gotta get. Like I said, Incendio. Yeah. Hammer Incendio. Shinobi Shadow or Shadow Shinobi, Vice Tiger, Black Shell, whatever the hell. Shell Obsidian, Black Shell. That bay. And then that's basically, I think, it for the first season anyways. So, yeah, it's really wild, dude. And it looks like Hasbro's starting to get kind of caught up, like TT-wise. They're still behind a bit, but it shows like the gap closing a little bit, like how they're making it fully international with everything. Still on season 1 here in the States, but then of course season 2, in Japan and such. But regardless, major hype. I hope they make the remakes like Drigger. I wonder if they'll do Battle Fight remakes. I hope they just make some remakes with the crossover project, because we got Dronzer, so I wonder if we're gonna get Drigger. It'll make sense because we got Dronzer, even if they make it different colors. But yeah, so I guess that is everything under Hasbro Beyblade wise. Under TT, of course, Shelter Drake being the next thing that's going to be coming out. Gollum Rock just dropped. Got an unboxing for that. I don't know if I'm going to put it out before this or after this. Probably before this, but yeah, you can go and check that out. But yeah. So those being the big things. The CX line. There's apparently like a Fox Bay that's going to be coming. For CX, I think it'll be like, I'll be surprised because BX, the metal prongs, and then UX having the resin prongs and the outer weight of the, the metal being on the outside. I can imagine it being where CX, Custom X, it splits it, like how Metal Fight Beyblade had like the face bolt, clear wheel, metal wheel, etc. I see it being 3 pieces, like how Metal Fight Beyblade was. Like maybe the core in the center, you could twist it and take it out, and then you have the metal blade, and then you got like the bottom piece for it. Like you can split it into 3 parts or something like that. I can imagine that for Custom X, because more customization with Custom X, it makes sense. But yeah, just gotta wait to see it. Big time hype. Apparently like a Fox Bay, also apparently Excalibur, and I'm excited for an Excalibur remake. I see that thing having 1. I think 170 would be perfect for it, because like the whole sword lineup type thing to look like the Magnum disc. And then I wonder what they'll do for like Impact, because it's got like rubber on it. Yeah, I wonder. It'll be cool if they did like a rubber rush, honestly, because like how there's rubber Excel now. It'll be cool if they did rubber rush for it, because it's like a more controlled rubber tip, because like Xeno Excalibur had rubber on it, so like with impact. So yeah, or maybe they'll make a bit that has both rubber and plastic on it. Just gotta wait and see, man. But big time hype regardless. Yeah, so I guess that's everything for TT thus far. Croc Crunch is coming, which is basically their Bite Croc, which I think that's through their magazine, that you can get it through like Koro. A green recolor, like 260Q with the combo, you know, so like Glass Cannon Attacker. Looks really cool. But yeah, I think that's basically everything with it. And now, I guess, plans for the channel. So, doing a bunch of Beyblade X battles, you already know. I'm doing the battles with Drasil, Ghost Circle, Impact Drake, and now with Golem Rock being a part of the roster, going through and doing all the battles and stuff. Anime battles with those bays, as well as battles against Hasbro exclusive bays. A lot of the bays I've done the Hasbro exclusive battles. It's mainly Golem Rock I got to do the battles with now with the Hasbro exclusives, and then going into like some of the anime battles. So yeah, I like showing off like how strong all the bays are. Got the Barcelona bay, you know, if you will. I got plans for it. You know, it's a non-anime bay, so non-anime bays I planned for. Anime bays, of course, battles with them. A few team battles, but there's some X bays that don't have 3 members yet. I've been splitting them into teams, but some of them don't have 3 members yet. But yeah, you know, debuting bays, I'll do probably like some survival battles and everything with them. But yeah, gonna be jumping back into the skits with Burst this year, because like Burst, the main story is all done. Like I said, I finished the main Burst story, like BU Plus and everything with that. That's all done. Now it's about my story with Beyblade Burst. So gonna be working on the skits with this year. Metal Fight, also finishing the Metal Fight Beyblade story. There's a couple of bays that I gotta get, like some different modes for some bays, and then finishing the MFB story. I can count on one hand how many battles I have left with them. Well, 2 hands. How many Metal Fight Beyblades I have done in total. Finishing the epilogue, so that story will be done for Metal Fight Beyblade. But yeah, then it'll be like Burst's own story in my world to commence, and then of course getting into things with Beyblade X. And then like I mentioned with Bakugan, deck profiles, all that good stuff. You'll see Bakugan content here and there for sure. Have not quit, but just like less content with it because, you know, it's on hiatus and everything, and how Gen 3 went. But yeah, so with that being said, hope you guys are hyped. Let me know what you're hyped for down in the comments. It's going to be awesome, man. 2025 is already starting off to a wild start. Also, Kai Sanat mentioning like a Beyblade tournament and everything. You know my ass is training for sure with that. Doing some big time training, man. I'm going to be trying to go to events and everything, and yeah, because having all this knowledge, but I have yet to really battle anyone. I've battled Ruby Drago with Beyblade X. Besides, I haven't really battled anyone, truth be told. So, got all this knowledge, and I'm hyped to do some battles with some people for sure. But anyways, guys, that's going to do it for this update. Hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, be sure to slice that like button down below. Let me know how I did. If you're new to my channel, definitely be sure to subscribe for some epic content, because I upload daily. And if you haven't already, be sure to ring that bell by my channel name to be notified whenever I upload a video. So yeah, guys, till next time, it is your boy Kimbo signing off. See you guys later. Thanks so much for watching. Till then, stay awesome. And cool, shoot, or let it rip, or Bakugan Brawl. I'm up out of here.